guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do the end of the first month's box basket situation, and I want to tell you what I'm thinking about the products that I used this month, because I feel like I've used them enough to, oh my god, to give you an idea. So we're gonna start. I don't even remember the primer. Hold on. I thought I had everything laid out here, but oh, I do. Okay. Oh god, don't make a bunch of noise. Okay. This is the Optical Illusion Complexion Primer by Urban Decay. I stand behind really liking this primer. I think it's really good. I honestly will say I kind of prefer it as like a daily wear, almost like a skincare product. I think it's good. I will definitely continue to use it. I want to kind of try out other stuff. I will say that I prefer more hydrating primers just across the board. I think more hydrating primers are better for my skin type, but in terms of pore filling, this is about the only one I'd go for. This is like professional on like steroids. It's very, very smoothing. It's very, very delicate. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like it just swipes away as soon as you touch it. Like, it is just a very great primer. This is a win in my book, which is good. We're starting with that because we're going to this. And as you can see by the way my face changed, I used this like 3 times this month, and that was more than enough. I hate this. I can't stand it. I think it's terrible. It's absolutely one of the worst products I've ever used, and I can say that with confidence. This is the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. It's got the primer, the concealer, the highlighter, and the BB cream. I wouldn't wear this as any of those things. I wouldn't wear this ever. This is the 0.5 Fairlight Cool. It is liquidy. It's almost like the component doesn't work for the type of product. They wanted it to be in this cute little packaging because it's part of the Instant Age Rewind line, which I get. So it does the little twist with the little sponge like the concealer and the foundation used to and whatever. But I'm gonna tell you this, they made a foundation version of the concealer that comes in this packaging, and it was great. I loved it. I was a big fan. I don't know if they make it anymore, but I loved it. If this is what they replaced it with, criminal. I have heard nothing but poor reviews of this, and I can tell you why I don't like it. First of all, let me bring you in a little bit. Can you see the condensation in here? See how wet it is in there? It is so condensated, and it's such a wet formula. Here, let me see if you can see it now that way. There you go. See all that condensation in there? It's literally all the way around, and it's slippy. It's not, see how wet it is? It's not hydrating, it's just wet. And what I've noticed is when you smear this all over your face, you're not really getting anything like other than a terrible base. Like, it doesn't really have a whole lot of glow. There's no coverage. Can you imagine using this as a concealer? You'd be in crease city. Like, if you have oily skin in any capacity at all, you will look greasy. You will grease the house down. You will look like you've been out in the sun for 100 days with no way to wash your face. Like, it's crazy how oily this makes me look. I got the driest skin in all of the world, so if this makes me look dry, I mean me look oily, I'm good. I will probably get rid of this. I don't care for it. Now, this is the Kosas Revealer Skin Perfecting Foundation. I actually didn't hate this. I didn't recall loving it before. I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. I think the undertone is kind of funky. And this is the same as the concealer because these came out. These are from the first launch, and not the one where they put out different colored like undertones and stuff. So it's okay. It matches enough. It's not the greatest match the world's ever seen, but that's all right. It's I've got the shade 120. So I mean, well, the old shade. I don't know what the new shade is. It's a decent foundation. I don't hate it. It's pretty good. I will keep it, and I will probably continue to use it. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. I will say this. It kind of gives me the same vibe as every run-of-the-mill foundation in the world. Like, there is nothing redeeming about this, in my opinion. There's nothing that sets this apart in my book. I don't feel compelled to pull for this if I absolutely needed a foundation or whatever. Like, if I had to go buy, if all my makeup was gone and I had to buy a foundation, it wouldn't be this one. That's just my opinion, though, so you do with that what you will. Again, if any of these are your favorite products, keep doing your thing. No hate to you at all. Okay, now this, I feel like, is a surprising turn of events for me. I used 3 concealers this month. I used the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose. I liked this. I don't love how thick these are. And I mean these because anything that is supposed to be a dupe for the Shape Tape, I don't like. I don't like the real Shape Tape. I don't like this. I don't like the hydrating one. I don't care for them. But it did blend out well. The coverage was nice. It didn't crease overtly horribly on my skin. It wasn't something that I felt compelled to run from. So I will hold on to it. It's not in my top favorite concealers by any stretch of the imagination. One that kind of surprised me in this, an underdog I would say for sure, is the Morphe 2 Hide and Peak Concealer. This is in Peak of Pearl. It's very, very, very pale. The doe foot is super awesome. It's really great. Super good for spot concealing. I mixed it with the Kosas Revealer Concealer in 0.1 or 1.5C. This is not my undertone, and the only way to really be able to tell you that is for you to look at that this is and that is not. This is too yellow, this is too pale, so when mixed together they make a great shade for me. I would say together they're great. They're great concealers. I would like to not have to mix concealers, but I've been doing it for years, so it doesn't really bother me. They're great formulas. I think they're both really good. This one really surprised me. I do like the Hint Skin Tint by this brand, by Morphe 2 as well. So I'm not really sure why this is the matching concealer, so it makes sense that I would like it, but I just think these are both really good, and this one actually very much surprised me in this process for sure. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Alright. I'm upset by this. This is the Orisa Beauty, the Malibu Sunrise Blush. This is the ombre blush. I've used this several times, not just this week, or not just this month, but in general, and I've come to the conclusion I don't love the color that it makes. It makes this kind of corally shade, very orange. It seems like it's not made for me in a way. It's an okay formula, nothing I would stand too close to loving. This will probably go to somebody else. I might actually give this to one of my friends or something, because it's not there for me. I think it's this top part up here just kind of makes, because the bottom is nice, even though it is sort of orange, but it's also very pinky, so it's not too bad. It's just the mix, which I don't care for a little bit. I didn't use this much because I didn't love it. It looked kind of odd on my skin, I feel like, but that was just me. So there you go. Cream blush. The She Glam Color Blossom Liquid Glow Blushes in the shade 101 Love Cake. I don't like these. I think the formula of these are okay. They're very wet. foundation. And I'm wondering if I took a dot of this and put it on here and then blended it in that way, if maybe it would work. But I just feel like sometimes you shouldn't have to work that hard for products to work for you. But there are some shades of this I'm very willing to get rid of and part with, so might be doing a declutter series here soon to kind of scale back some makeup that I'm sorry, I thought I saw somebody walk by over there. It scared the hell out of me. That I'm kind of over dealing with. Okay. The Viseart Bronze Noir bronzer. I loved this. I loved this before. I love it now. I think it's great. It's very light, very lightweight, blends out like a dream. I think it's a great product. You know, Viseart is not a cheap brand, so I have high expectations, and I genuinely haven't tried anything that hasn't delivered on that. So this to me is a great bronzer if you're willing to buy it. Okay. I don't even remember what else I have. I think that is everything except these two, I think. I hope. If it's not, I will go back and look. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. It's the black one. I loved this. I loved going back to my roots of using a brush liner. Very, very black. Stayed on forever. Great product. Big fan. I will definitely put this in my usual routine. I liked it a lot. That was great. The Clinique High Impact Mascara. Good mascara. Is it a great mascara? No. Truthfully, I think it's okay. It's nothing that I would sit here and go, oh my gosh, I have to have this every time I whatever. It's okay. It's nothing special. It doesn't do anything remarkable, but it's good at what it does, so that's fine with me. I am very confident there were 3 palettes in this month, but I cannot for the life of me find the other one. So bear with the fact I've got 2. The Ace Beauté Floral Vintage palette. I enjoyed using this. Color Story sometimes gives me a little bit of a challenge, which I kind of liked. Very much summery, kind of spring, very floral vibe, which I liked. I loved this shade. Would 1000% use this again. I very genuinely love this palette. I think it's really pretty. I can't for the life of me. Oh, yes I did. I remember. Okay. Pinker Times Ahead by Too Faced. We'll skip to her. I want to talk about this palette for just a second. This palette's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. It smells like something, whatever it's supposed to smell like. But I will say this. The pigment is not always giving what I know Too Faced can give me in this one. And that disappoints me quite a bit when I look at this, because I would think this has a beautiful color story with a beautiful shimmers and all kinds of awesome product, but it just doesn't give that always. It doesn't give it hardly ever, and it's very disappointing. And the last product, I'm gonna make another video of this month's because I haven't made this month's one yet, but this is the Ace Beauté Slice of Paradise. I didn't use this as much this month. I didn't think I would, so that's fine, but everything I used in here was gorgeous. It was stunning. It was flawless. They're very pigmented. A lot of them are matte, which is nice. Make them a little bit more easy to use in my opinion. I think these are great palettes, and I think that the shade range is really awesome. Super awesome rainbow palette if you need one for colors and stuff. This is a great option. And I think that is everything. No, it's not. The Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. was nice. I'm not gonna hold you on that. This stuff was good. It smells nice. This one does anyways. And it feels like hairspray. It kind of gives me the same vibe as the One Size Beauty one. Where it's like spraying hairspray on your face. It's a very light mist. It's nothing crazy for you to sit on your skin and just gonna spray and spray and spray, but it is super nice and I did like it. Now, with that being said, that is all the products from April's box this month, or basket this month. I will probably do like a May. I lied. The Too Faced Diamond Fire highlighter. This was gorgeous. I love this. I've always loved this. I think I forgot about it because I love it. Like, I've always used it, so it was nothing new for me. But yeah, I think it's great, and I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will be back here soon with probably May/June's basket, because I probably won't be doing one really this part of May, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. A lot of you guys loved the concept, so I hope you enjoyed it thus far, and we'll keep it going. So I hope you guys have a great day and a great night, and you sleep well, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Good night. What in the world? Okay, I just had the most crazy situation. Anyways, I forgot to add this product into this video, so I'm just gonna chuck it in here really quick for the monthly thing. I use this She Glam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. So you've got your like setting powder here, your press powder here, and your loose powder down here. I don't mind this, but I prefer using it as like an under eye, because it says face and under